Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on Toned In Entertainment, where we love pop culture. Today, it's time for another comic book review as I take a look at Willow, issue number 1. Now, when I made my trip to my local comic book store this week, there were several issues that really caught my attention. I'm going to give you guys a little preview of what's to come here on Toned In Entertainment as far as comic book reviews go. I picked up Loggerhead, issue number 1. Now, this is actually a one-shot comic. I picked up Everglades Angels, a really cool and interesting comic. And I also picked up Deceased Dead Planet, issue number 1. Now, out of these 4 issues right here, actually 2 of them are scoring a 10 out of 10. Which ones? Well, let's get on with the review of this comic, Willow, issue number 1. In this issue, poor Willow, she's been through more than most of us could ever handle with the loss of her best friend Xander and her girlfriend, Rose. Willow tries to escape it all by jet-setting across the Atlantic Ocean over to England, but her hopes of landing in a Disney fairy tale filled land is met with even more gloomy skies. Even the opportunity of meeting more witches like her still can't brighten up her days, as she fears that her English friends can be taken away just as quickly as her Sunnydale ones were. With seeing no future across the pond, Willow heads back to the smoggy filled air of Sunnydale. With only dollars to her name, Willow empties out her bank account to buy a bus ticket. With no intended destination, Willow's just up for wherever her money will take her. After a brief stop at the local store, not only is poor Willow discriminated against for the powers that the clerk knows she possesses, but the bus also leaves her behind. With no cell phone signal and little money to her name, Willow has no other option than to go on foot through the cold woods till she lands in the even colder streets of a town called Abahane. While Willow's journey so far has not been normal by any means, things are about to get more interesting when Willow is greeted inside of a diner by a woman named Arella. After a bit of flirting between the two, Alara invites Willow to a bonfire party that she will be having tomorrow night to celebrate the full moon. Alara also suggests a charming inn that's not far away that she has to hook up with. But as Willow tries to sleep, the nightmares begin, and there's some type of magical presence that has set their eyes on our favorite Sunnydale witch. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give Willow, issue number 1, a 7 out of 10. I do like the fact that we actually have a comic that just focuses on Willow, and in this issue, she really has lost everything, and she is a lost soul. The art style and the writing were charming, and they fit the tone of what a Willow comic book should be. My biggest gripe is that in issue number 1, if you're coming in from outside of the Buffy universe, I don't think this comic will hook you. But if you're a Buffy fan like I am, you're probably going to go along for at least another issue to see what Willow's next obstacle will be. Now, what are your guys' thoughts on Willow, issue number 1? Leave me a comment below, and guys, if you like comic book reviews like this, make sure you subscribe here to Toned In Entertainment for future videos.
Subscribe to the channel. Do it. Go now. Do it now.